Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are talking trash. We are going through my garbage bag here of luxury skincare empties. I have skincare, hair care, and body care. Most of these are empty. Some of them still have product, but I discontinued use, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about that. And I am in fact not wearing any makeup today. I'm wearing lip gloss. That's it. I don't have any makeup on my face because I want to show you what my skin looks like using or not using some of these products. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. All right, first up is a face mask. This is from Dr. Jart. This is the Ceramiden facial barrier mask. I have gone through a couple of these, and this brand, Dr. Jart, is really great if you, they have different lines, but I have very dry skin at the moment. As a reference, I am 35. I have dry, dehydrated skin, and I live in Montreal where it's super cold. So my skin recently has been very reactive, just so insanely dry. So I've needed to add lots of hydration and moisture, and these masks are great. Basically, their entire Ceramiden collection, everything that's yellow, is great for dry, dehydrated, mature skin. Even if you have normal skin, but you just live in a very dry, arid climate or just are living through winter, this yellow collection is for you. This is a sheet mask. You leave it on for like 20 minutes and then you just squeeze out the serum and you massage. It is so nice. It's so soothing. It's made for sensitive skin and dry skin. So I basically have been experiencing that because of the climate. The weather has been horrendous. So this has been amazing. I've been using these like once a week, sometimes twice a week, because they're just great. So I've been going through them. They're wonderful. 10 out of 10. Would recommend, and I have more coming in the mail. So yes, 100%. Next up is a hair product. This is from AG Hair Care. There was a hair attached, apologies. This is the Recoil Curl Activator. This is a curl cream. So you apply this onto wet hair to style, to, enhance the curl. It's great. I have gone through countless of this, the AG Hair Care Recoil. If you have curly hair like me or wavy hair, my hair is somewhere between curly and wavy. It used to be much more coily, and as I am aging, my hair seems to be loosening up, but it is a phenomenal hair care product for my hair texture. So if you have similar hair and you want to enhance your curl and lean into it, I highly recommend this brand in particular. But this product here is phenomenal, and I've repurchased it. I couldn't even tell you how many times. So 10 out of 10, again, would highly recommend it. Okay, next up is from U Beauty. This is the Super Body Hydrator. So this is a milk-like texture that you moisturize your body with, and I quite like U Beauty. I really like their face products, but this here is a hydrator for the whole body. I think it's nice. It hydrates. It definitely leaves your entire body very hydrated, but it is quite pricey for a body moisturizer. And I think I'm just not quite at that level where I need my body moisturizer to be luxury as well. Like, I think it's nice. I think it works well for what it does. I just don't think this is something, like, they sent this to me for free to test out. Thank you very much. It's a good moisturizer for the body, but I just think that, something less luxurious does the job just as well. So yeah, like, it works well, but I just don't know if I have like a need for this in my collection. And let me know in the comments, because a lot of you are also luxury aficionados. Let me know if you use luxury products for your body, or if you just stick to more affordable stuff for the body. I'm just curious, really. And next up is Christophe Robin. This is the shampoo. I squeezed the life out of it to get the last drop. This is the volume shampoo. So I have like naturally thin, fine hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's just very thin and fine. So I quite like Christophe Robin for their volumizing shampoo, volumizing conditioner, volumizing paste. I just find that it helps lift the roots, and therefore it just adds more volume without, you know, adding frizz, because I often am lacking volume at the roots. And so Christoph Robin, I have repurchased this brand tons of times, would highly recommend. Personally, I like their volume collection. I've tried their hydration collection. It was fine, but I stick to the volume. If you see like the Christoph Robin volumizing paste, that stuff is great, and I would highly recommend it. Next up is another hair product here. This is Pureology. This is the Hydrate Superfood Deep Treatment Mask. So after shampoo comes a conditioner or sometimes a mask, and this you leave on for, how long does it say? It says to leave on for 5 minutes. Sometimes I leave it on for a little bit longer. This is nice because it's hydrating more than moisturizing. I don't need heavy moisture on my hair because it is more fine. It's not very thick, it's not very coarse. So anything that's too heavy makes me look greasy and weighs down the curl. I need lots of deep hydration. So Pureology in general has a great hydration line, and I've been enjoying the mask. I have another one in the bathroom now, so I would get this again. I mean, I technically did get this again. So if you need to hydrate your hair, get that mask. Here is an oldie but a goodie. I used to be obsessed with Soap and Glory back in the day. Remember this brand, Soap and Glory? I think this is British. And this is a body scrub. It's called Flake Away Shea Butter, Sugar, and Apricot Seed to, you know, scrub your body. It smells so good. It definitely has some sort of fragrance in here. There's really nothing left. I used it completely. It smells amazing. I think it has glycerin in it, so when you scrub your body, you do have like a soft, almost like a film left on your body. So it's sort of, it scrubs and exfoliates, but also doesn't leave your skin, like your whole body, feeling dry. This is just for the body, by the way, not for the face. Like, I would say like chest down, you can use this everywhere. It's really lovely. And I would get it again because it smells wonderful. And it does take quite a bit of time to go through it because you take like a nice generous scoop and then you just exfoliate yourself, you know, because not all showers are created equal. This is for the long shower where you actually wash your hair and you exfoliate and do all that fun stuff, you know. Not all showers do the same. Oh, so this is from Benefit. This is a makeup product. This is the Roller Lash Mascara. Technically, there's still mascara left in this. I just stopped using it because I just don't really like it. I think it's fine. I know that the Roller Lash Mascara is popular, and for some people, it's like their holy grail. For me, it's just fine. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great. I think it's meant to be more curling. You can see the wand applicator has like a half moon shape. So I believe if you want more of like a curl effect, it's good for that. For me, like, it was fine. Not bad, but not great. So I have other mascaras on the go that I'd rather use up while they're still good because mascaras don't last forever. So for me, the Roller Lash was just fine. Next up is a moisturizer. This is from Chantecaille. This is the 24 karat gold firming moisturizer. What I like about the moisturizer is that it comes in a pump, so you don't have to worry about putting your finger in it and scooping it out, all that stuff. So this is a firming moisturizer. It infuses the skin with luminous, long-lasting hydration for visibly firming effects. It has gold in it, botanical stem cells, peptides, microalgae. So you use this morning and night, and you're supposed to see a visible boost of suppleness, and the appearance of fine lines are supposed to be diminished. I mean, I liked it as a moisturizer. I thought it was very nice. It felt very regenerative. It did make my skin feel supple. I did feel like my skin just looked boosted and regenerated and all that jazz. I don't know if it's supposed to be also very firming at the same time. I don't currently have issues with firmness on my skin. I'm sure I will one day. Right now, I'm more concerned with making sure my skin is hydrated and making sure my fine lines on my forehead don't get too pronounced. I enjoyed it as a moisturizer. I used it morning and night. I thought it was great. It's also wonderful for travel because You don't have to put your finger in it. You just pump it out, so it's more hygienic. I like this shape as well. Nothing is going to spill out of it. Sometimes when you travel with a jar, everything goes a bit loose. So I did like it, but I don't know if it was just like miraculous. I feel like with Chantecaille, a lot of their masks work best for me. Like I like some of the moisturizers, like the Rose de Mai moisturizer. That one's lovely. I like this mask, or this moisturizer here, the 24 karat gold firming moisturizer, but I feel like for me their masks are where it's at. Like the Hibiscus smoothing mask, that one is outrageous how good it is. Next up is from Paula's Choice. This is the 5% niacinamide body serum. So this is a body moisturizer. It's supposed to help with the appearance of uneven skin tone, uneven skin texture. If you have aging basically on the back of your hands or your forearms, because we talk about our face, you're supposed to bring your skincare down all the way down to your nipples. You want to make sure everything matches, but also your hands and your forearms get exposed to the sun. So if you're at that level where you are preoccupied with anti-aging on the rest of your body, you can use this on your chest, on your forearms, if you want to. I'm not saying, you know, you need to put anti-aging serum between your toes as well, but if you're at that stage where this is something that you are thinking about or want to work on, this is a good anti-aging body product. I just wish it was much bigger because my body is much bigger than my face. So I go through a lot more of it than I do for my body than my face. So that is the one thing I think they should change with this, is just make it like much bigger. Okay, next up is from Emile Cordon. So this is the Classic Lip Balm, but as you can see, it's like the writing has basically all disappeared here. So I was like convinced that my favorite Emile Cordon lip balm was Cafe 212. That was wrong. This is French Pear, and I have used French Pear up completely. There is literally nothing left. It smells really lovely. It smells like a pear with like a little bit more sweetness, a little bit more fruitiness. It smells lovely. It had like a little bit of a green, like a light minty tint, not a minty tingling sensation, but just a green tint, but just a little bit, not very much. And I think the reason that I went through this so quickly is because I kept this on my nightstand, and at night I would just do like a thick slathering and go to bed. So yeah, apparently French Pear is actually my favorite lip balm. I have other ones here. This one here is White Truffle. It smells like white chocolate. It smells really nice. And this one here still has the writing left on it. So yeah, I guess it sort of fades away after a few months if you just like keep reaching for it at night. Moving on to another makeup item here. This is also from Benefit. This is the Bad Gal Bang mascara. Now, in my opinion, this mascara is 100% worth it. I don't think Roller Lash is worth it for me, but Bad Gal Bang, this gives me fake lash effect. This makes my lashes so long. It makes my lashes hit my eyebrow bone. Like, that's how dramatic this makes your lashes look. It's great. This one is just a black. I think they have a waterproof as well. I like the classic black, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. It just gives you like a fake lash effect in a mascara. This one I think is 100% worth getting because it's so wonderful. Next up from You Beauty is the Resurfacing Compound. So this is basically their retinol. This is a resurfacing compound. You use it at night only, and you can sort of do like a treatment for yourself, like use it every day for a series of days or use it a couple times a week. It's meant for hyperpigmentation, skin texture. I quite like it because I find that it's very gentle. A lot of retinols that I've tried just give me acne straight up, just give me breakouts, and it's very irritating. And they also give me redness sometimes, and I'm like, why would I be using a product that's giving me more issues? So I'm quite enjoying the Resurfacing Compound. I have another one in the bathroom now. I think it's lovely. It's not too drying, it's not too irritating. Doesn't cause any redness, doesn't cause any breakouts. It's in the name, Resurfacing Compound. So if you deal with skin texture issues, hyperpigmentation, all that jazz, this might be something worth looking into. I mean, I think it is. So I think we're nearing, and we have a couple more products in here. Next up is something from a pharmacy. This is the Green Clean. This is just the travel size Green Clean. This is a makeup removing balm. It smells nice. It has like a fresh lime scent, and the big one comes like this. I bought like the super big one. There was like a limited edition, like mega jumbo one. I bought that, but oftentimes when you order through Sephora, you can order these as like a gift, sort of. Like, you know, Sephora has like a points program where if you spend like $1 bajillion, you can redeem $1/4 of the $1 bajillion on one of these things. So I always get them because these are amazing for travel. I have 3 or 4 of them, and when I travel, I just use the big size and I just fill it up completely to the brim, and then you can travel with your makeup remover in these little, not pouches, but like little jars, and it's just much easier. It's less messy, it's less bulky as well. You don't have to bring your entire jar of makeup remover. So that's great. This is great. I have used this makeup remover for several years. I think almost the entirety of my YouTube career. So yeah, I think it's an amazing product. Highly recommend it. So next up is a product from Drunk Elephant. This is the C Firma Fresh Day Serum, and this is vitamin C. And I did like it, I did enjoy it, but I had to discontinue use because it was causing redness. Like, I was getting irritation and redness on my skin, and it does happen sometimes that vitamin C can be a bit too strong and takes a bit of time to adapt, but I was using it on a regular basis, and I think it's because of the weather. I think my skin was just too sensitive, too reactive, and so I've had to discontinue use of this vitamin C for the time being. I'm using an alternate vitamin C right now from Murad that's working really wonderfully. So unfortunately, this one here from Drunk Elephant, I have to stop because it was just causing lots of like red dots and red irritation, even if I was mixing it in, because oftentimes if my vitamin C is too strong, I'll just mix it into my moisturizer and then apply it 2-in-1. So that way it's less likely to cause sensitivity, but even then it just wasn't working, so I had to stop, unfortunately. So last but not least are these samples of the Chanel Tsubimage Mask. So I was wearing these when I was in Barbados. Once I would do like my full beach day, I would come home, shower, do my skincare routine, and then I would do a thick slathering of the Tsubimage Mask. So Tsubimage is the global anti-aging line for Chanel, and this mask, oof, unfortunately, it is very good. Unfortunately, because it's very expensive, but it's really good. Like, it's very regenerative, very nourishing. If you have mature, dry, dehydrated skin, this is a gorgeous mask for you. So I would do like a thick coat. As like a last step, I would do maybe like a face oil just to make sure my skin was glistening. I've also enjoyed it back home because of how horrendous the weather has been, how cold it's been. So yeah, unfortunately, this mask does wonders. It feels very luxurious. It doesn't feel too oily. It definitely has a thicker consistency. So if you have oily skin, it really is not for you. But it feels nice and cocooning. It feels cocooning, and your skin just looks so plump, so rehydrated, moisturized, regenerated, just glowing, like literally glowing and gorgeous. And I have been clinging on to my last little samples here for dear life, and I may have to go purchase it full size, which is very rude because it's so expensive, but it's so good. And yeah, this is it for my roundup of luxury trash. I hope you enjoy this. I think it's fun to look at products that I've used up completely, or sometimes I have to stop and, you know, explain why. I think it's better this way for skincare, just to explain, you know, what's best, what's working for me, what's not working for me, and especially when I have favorites, because sometimes I like to talk about those items during like a monthly favorites, but sometimes it's just good to do these sporadically every now and then whenever I collect enough products and share my thoughts with you. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if you appreciate this style of video. If you have made it this far into today's video, leave a little lotion emoji. There's like a little bottle lotion emoji. Go ahead and leave that in the comments below. If you're new to my channel, I talk a lot about luxury beauty. I often talk about luxury makeup, but we all know that skincare is the foundation for makeup. If you don't have good skincare, it doesn't really matter what you do with your makeup. So if you like me, if you like my style, go ahead and hit subscribe. So on that note, I think that's all I have for you guys for today. I'm gonna go finish this up and then go watch the last episode of The Last of Us. I don't know if you're watching that show. If you're not, the summary is that it is traumatizing, scary, gross, and traumatizing yet again. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys for today. So thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.